Hello everyone, my name is Katie and I am one of the two founders and directors of Aquabatics. I will introduce you to the other half of the business today shortly when we dive into the pool for the live sessions. Thank you all for taking the time to join us today and welcome to episode 3 from our Live in the Pool series, which will focus on the most energy efficient way of treading water, Eggbeater. This episode follows on from the first two live from the pool episodes, which focused on sculling and stroke creativity, so I hope you caught those. We created our Live from the Pool series to show swimming teachers how easy it is to teach artistic swimming in the pool. This series is a helpful learning support tool, especially for those teachers who have taken our online courses already. But watch out for more episodes in the series coming up. Now, for those of you that know us, you will know that we are on a mission to make artistic swimming more accessible for swimming instructors like you and participants by inspiring and empowering you as swimming instructors to share the love for artistic swimming far and wide in our communities. So a little bit about myself. I'm Katie Freed. I am a former international artistic swimmer. I started artistic swimming on the same day as Adele, aged 8, and we swam for Rushmore. We went through the ranks together. We swam for England, GB, we did international competitions, we became business partners, and of course we're still lifelong friends. I was a world finalist in the team event. We coached our club Rushmore to victory, and the opportunity for a new water-based entertainment created itself, and Aquabatic was born in 2006. Now, telling you a little bit more about Aquabatics, our company. So Aquabatics is the world's leading water entertainment company. We specialise in live events, live aquatic event performances and on-screen productions all over the world. We set the company up in 2006, creating live performances for private events such as weddings and pool parties, and corporate entertainment for product launches and hospitality events for companies such as Chanel and Rolls-Royce. In 2012, we even reached the finals of Britain's Got Talent, performing in a tank, sadly only to be beaten by a dog. So this also brings us on to our connection with the STA. Zoe Reeve, as many of you know, is one of our performers, and we have known for many years through artistic swimming. The on-screen side of our business has seen us work on many high-profile advertising campaigns for companies such as Mercedes and Speedo, plus many films, TV shows, music videos and underwater photo shoots for brands such as Adidas. On the teaching side, we've taught several celebrities the basic skills of artistic swimming for Sport Relief and Splash, and actors including Rob Brydon and Jim Carter for the British movie Swimming with Men. In addition to entertainment, we've also developed artistic swimming taster sessions for children and adults, and we've been delivering them for over 10 years for clients such as Total Swimming and Zogs, Oceans of Fun Days. Plus, we also run hen parties and team building sessions. Now, this led us on to developing our two online artistic swimming courses, Experience and Explore and Expression. We developed them to empower swimming instructors such as you to be able to teach the basics of artistic swimming. So what is artistic swimming? Now, it was formerly known as synchronized swimming. The IOC, International Olympic Committee, officially rebranded to artistic swimming to bring it in line with artistic gymnastics and taking the focus away from synchronization, because it's much more than that. Artistic swimming is best described as a fusion of gymnastics, swimming and acrobatic moves and dance in water. It's been an Olympic sport since 1984. It's performed as teams, partners or individuals. Now, we believe there's many more opportunities within grassroots and recreational than there is at the moment. It's an art form, so it's a beautiful aesthetic at any level. It's suitable for all ages and genders, which is why it's such a perfect sport for grassroots level. Now, our Live from the Pool series, now this is the third of our Live from the Pool episodes, which focuses on Eggbeater, a treading water technique used by artistic swimmers and water polo players. Now, Eggbeater is a continuous alternating breaststroke kick movement where the legs rotate in circles inwards to propel the body in an upward direction. It's a skill that both artistic swimmers and water polo players use to keep their body upright in the water, move around the pool, freeing their hands and arms, as well as maintaining a presentable height out of the water. Now, Eggbeater is far more energy efficient than treading water, as it provides continuous support due to being no break in the kick, so it makes it the perfect life-saving version of treading water. However, it is a very technically difficult skill to master, and it requires a lot of coordination as well as strength. Once achieved, it provides participants with the most effective way of keeping their head above the water. Now, enough from me. Let's pass over to Adele and our participants who's in the pool with her, the youngsters, and will show you the skills and drills when teaching Eggbeater. Adele is a Commonwealth and European medalist in artistic swimming. She went on to work with the British Olympic artistic swimming team for the 2008 and 2012 Olympic Games. Over to you, Adele.
So we're going to start off learning how to do the Eggbeater movement while sitting on the side of the pool. This helps the learner really get that alternating movement with the legs. It's quite a big thing with coordination, but then once they've got that kind of movement in their heads, we can then try it in the water. So ask your learner to sit on their side, their legs slightly apart, body upright. It's really important that you have a flex foot as well, and the feet the soles of the feet are down to the bottom of the pool. And then just get them to do a circular movement with one leg. Okay, so if you do the circular movement with the right leg, good. Keep the feet up. So just get them practicing. Feel like they're drawing their heel around a plate, so they're making a circular action. They should be able to feel the pressure of the water on the sole of their feet as well. Can you feel that pressure? That's it. Bigger circle. Okay, and then try with the other leg. That's it. So big circle. So you can draw that circle round. Okay, once they've got the idea of a circular motion, then we're going to go one leg and then the other leg. But first of all, keep it slow. So you want the knees quite far apart, and then get them to take the right leg in and then the left leg in. Right leg in and then the left leg in. Right leg, left leg. Keep it slow. Right leg, left leg. So it kicks out. The right leg will kick out and in, left leg out and in. Right leg out and in, left leg out and in. Just get that coordination starting to go. That's it. Take the legs apart again. And right and then left. Right, then left. Flex feet. It's really important that you keep getting them to have those toes flexed up. Okay, good. Right, should we hop in? Okay, so the Eggbeater technique, we really need to focus in on the knees up high, body up straight, a bit like you're sitting on a chair and the knees apart. And then we do that rotation movement, so out and in. So it's one leg, the right leg, left leg, goes out and in, out and in, out and in. It's rotating from the knees, but also from the hip. You're going to be kicking out that water, kicking down a little bit. So you press in, press in, press in, press in, press in. Okay, so now we've practiced it on the wall, we're going to try in the water. So it's great to have flotation aids to support. So either have a noodle or 2 floats under each arm, and then ask your learner to sit in that position, knees up, feet out, and then you're going to press out with the right leg in, press out with the left leg in. And because they've got flotation aids, they can do it quite slowly to start with to try and get that coordination. So right leg, left leg, right leg, that's it, press down a bit more. So right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Good. So with the left leg, we want to go, the right leg's great, the left leg will come round a bit more. Okay, so have another go. Right leg, that's it, so we'll go out and in. So we've got to go out and round, out and round. So we press down, out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. It's really hard on coordination. It's unlikely anyone will ever get this in the first or second session. But it's good to keep going at it, because once they have it, they'll have it. And it's so much more efficient energy-wise than traditional ways of treading water. Great, that's it. It's fun to get it. Keep those knees up, keep the body upright. That's it. Good. Out and in, out and in. Brilliant. Now another way you can practice and quite fun is that you can get your learner to sit on a noodle like it's a seahorse. So if you ask them to just get on the noodle, and then they can also keep them afloat. It's actually really good. It helps them keep the body upright, and then they can practice the leg movement. It's a great way of getting them to balance as well. There you go. Face the camera and then have a go at that Eggbeater. That's it. Out and in, out and in, out and in. Bring it back round that way. Circles. Watch my right leg. There we go. So, there we go. Excellent. Come a bit. Right, knees apart. So out and in, circles. Remember those circles. Drawing round a plate. Right leg, left leg. Right leg, left leg. Right leg, left leg. Brilliant. Right leg, left leg. Excellent. There you can see that alternating movement. You need to keep reminding the learners about their feet. They should feel the pressure of the water under their feet. Keep it alternating. The legs will press down a little bit. And the more efficient they get, the easier then it'll be to keep the knees up and take a bit more circular action from the knees. But at the start, it'll be more from the hips. Great. Okay. When they've got the Eggbeater technique after a few lessons, then you can try without the noodle for support. Just get them to do their sculling technique in the water to help support them and to practice their motion. You don't want to do too much without the float before they've got the technique, otherwise they'll start doing the technique incorrectly. Do you want to have a go? That's it. Come in a bit more to camera. Body upright. So it's really important to remind them to keep the body upright. Great, that's it. There we've got the motion. Keep the knees apart. You'll find quite often they'll start kicking out in front. So just get them to keep the soles of the feet to the bottom of the floor. Excellent, well done. Okay, so there are also ways that you can, once they've got that Eggbeater technique, you can actually get them to travel that. And I'm going to show you now technique. So Heidi, if you just want to go and sit on the step for a second. So as you can see, right now my body's in the middle of my legs. If I want to travel, say, to the right, I'm going to put my right leg underneath more and my left leg out to the side more. Then I'm going to use that left leg to push me, and I can travel then to the right. And if I want to come back the other way, so the trailing leg pushes out to help you travel, the other one is more underneath. Also, whilst they're getting stronger, you can get them to put an arm up in the air. So this relies a little bit more pressure on the legs. And you can put an arm up. They have to be really strong at Eggbeater to be able to do this, but it's quite good fun. Another really fun drill you can do is in partners. So you can take a ball and you can practice throwing the ball to each other, but trying to stay in Eggbeater. So again, with the Eggbeater, you can put the noodle under their arms if they're still learning how to do it, and then you can play catch and try and get them to stay in Eggbeater. One leg, one leg, one leg. So that's a really fun way as well. And then you can do other passing, or you can get them to go up a little bit higher. Go up high. So you can give a little press. Okay. So we also can push ourselves out the water with Eggbeater. It's more of a big breaststroke kick, but you can get Eggbeater to get ready, scrunch your legs up, and then do a big breaststroke kick to the floor. So you can do little practice, scrunch your legs up, big breaststroke kick, and sink afterwards. Okay, so if you get your learner in Eggbeater, then ask them to scrunch your legs up, and then they do a big breaststroke kick to the floor. That's it. Try and get them to go as high and big kick as they can, because the higher they get, then they can sink underwater. So really scrunch up tight, and then do a big breaststroke kick to the floor. That's it. And when they get used to that, you can then put an arm on it. So you can do a big breaststroke kick and then do an arm. Let's have a go. Okay. Scrunch up, do the kick first. That's it. So you have to remind them that they need to do the kick first. So scrunch your legs up, we do a big breaststroke kick first, and then the arms come in. That's it, scrunch up. I forgot that arm. It's alright, have another go. That's it. Alright, so you have to do a really big breaststroke kick. Good. Just come a bit deeper because we're really shallow. Okay, do you want to go where I am because I'm a little bit... We'll just wait for that plane will start again. Okay, ready? So right in front of the camera, scrunch your legs up and you've got to do a big breaststroke kick. So you've got to go under, those big go under. As you can see, I'm barely using any energy. I've been doing it for years, but I'm barely using any energy. So as a life-saving skill, that's super important. So hopefully we've showed you today some new tips, some new tricks to improve your learner's Eggbeater.
Thank you, Adele, and thank you to our lovely participants. Now, we hope you've enjoyed episode 3 from our Live in the Pool series, and hopefully we will help you to understand Eggbeater a little more and showing you ways to break it down and teaching it and have some fun drills to add into your lessons. So I just want to tell you a little bit more about our courses, Experiencing, Exploring, Expression. So we've created 2 online artistic swimming courses. Both of them are SIMPSA and STA accredited. Experience is a well-rounded beginner's experience of artistic swimming and an introduction to learning the fundamental skills and techniques involved. We cover body balance, sculling, stroke creativity, Eggbeater, more efficient technique than traditional treading water as we've discovered today, and teamwork. Now in the second course, Exploring Expression, this course further explores artistic swimming and teaches learners how to encourage participants to express themselves in the water. So within this one, we cover breath control, underwater swimming, exploring movements as individuals, partners, or in groups. We go through some simple choreography, which is really fun, and teamwork and formations to bring it all together. Now, both courses are heavily led by video, so you can see exactly what we're describing with the text and the voiceovers, and all of that aids the description and how you learn. We have double Olympian Katie Clark and one of our male artistic swimmers, Connor, demonstrating the skills, so it's really clear what you're aiming towards. At the end of each section is a mini quiz to test your knowledge, so make sure you pay attention. Now we've written 6 lesson plans for each course to help you on your way with planning artistic swimming sessions and even how a week's course could run. We're working on participant certificates, so you have specific learning outcomes for your participants. Now, for more information on artistic swimming, our courses, and how you can integrate artistic swimming into your programme, you can watch our first webinar by visiting artisticswimmingcourses.com.